What up, folks? I'm Boston Black. Some of y'all know me as the Pop-Up Pops from popshotsauces.com. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out a lot. And also, don't forget to subscribe. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to make our Habanero Heat pineapple sweet hot sauce. It's a medium heat, slightly sweet sauce, but don't let that medium heat level fool you, because what's medium for us is generally hot for most. Let's get right into it. Some of you guys already know that this is my book of ferments. Every ferment that I do, every ingredient that's in it goes into this book and will go into this book. This particular ferment, we've been fermenting more than 60 days. And it contains pineapples, ginger, turmeric, bell peppers, sweet peppers, garlic, serrano peppers, carrots, and the star of the show, of course, orange and red habaneros. A whole heap of them. First thing we're going to do is smell this. Now, unlike most people, well, I'm not going to say that. I don't believe in putting my nose in the jar for sanitary reasons. I figure if it's not aerated by now, I didn't do something right. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely no mold. Very little cam yeast. And as you know, cam yeast is almost expected. But very, very little of that. There's only a little bit that's actually inside of the cup that I weigh everything down with. So, to begin this, I'm gonna put on my gloves. Hot peppers, I always wear gloves. Sanitize everything. Everything completely. Matter of fact, I gotta do a little sanitation. I'm gonna move my book, sanitize my gloves, and restart again. I'll be right back. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is pour off my brine, or separate my brine from, or separate most of my brine, not all of it, from everything else, from my hard ingredient. Once again, everything has already been sanitized and clean, which is very important. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. And that's not even cam yeast. This is, look like a piece of ginger or something, another. I thought that was cam yeast. Not even that's cam yeast. So ferment did excellent. In general, I take out my my seasoning pack. And I just throw this out. And I go to separating my sauce. Once I do that, I basically take try to get every bit of this sauce out. First of all, we want it all gone. Now, once I've done that, I get everything out of here. And I begin to separate anything that I need to prepare from anything that I don't. I mean, look at this. Everything is just lovely. Nice and soft. Smells absolutely wonderful. The peppers are awesome. I pour my ginger, half of my carrots, and my pineapple out. Especially the pineapple, because basically what I use the pineapple for is strictly for flavoring the brine and the sauce. And once I have all that out, then I'll prepare any ingredient that I'm adding before I actually get in here and put the brine back in. I want to take all my peppers and make sure all my peppers are together. Beautiful. This we'll set aside. This we'll get ready to work. When it comes to disinfecting everything and sanitizing everything, I do mine a little differently than everybody else's. I only use Star San to sanitize. So I sanitize everything with Star San, let it completely dry. Sanitize does not, Star San does not go into my, or gets added to my brine or my ingredients at all. I sanitize with Star San, but I disinfect with vodka. Vodka has no taste, and it absolutely, completely disinfects anything that it touches. And evaporates pretty much immediately, so it's never left inside of your whatever you're doing. So this is how we handle ours. First thing I'm gonna do is just dump all my ingredients into here. And I'm gonna close that off right quick. Now, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and get a pH reading on my brine. I'm hoping it's between 3 and 4. Woo! It's 2.9, 3.0. Beautiful. Just what we needed it to be. So basically what that means is anything below 4.4 is shelf stable, according to the FDA. Which is what we need. So I don't need to add any vinegar or anything like that, although we do add vinegar, but our vinegar that we add is not to bring up the acidity. It is to flavor the hot sauce, and that's it. Now, Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chop the edges off of my pineapples. A lot of people do this before they ferment, but I don't do it before I ferment for the simple fact that the hull of the pineapple actually speeds up the fermentation process. What you do is you just make sure you make it perfectly clean. You get it as clean as you possibly can before you put it into your ferment. And now that I got it like that, what I want to do is I want to chop it up. I don't want to and then I want to come in with my ginger and I want to slice that down some to smaller pieces. And then I'm going to do something that nobody else does. Nobody does. Put it all back in here. And this is my secret to my sauce. This is what makes my sauce so absolutely wonderful. And this you're gonna only see with me. You'll never see nobody else do this. Instead of adding all these hard ingredients, I basically juice them. As a juice maker, see, I own a juicing company. And as a juicer, I know some of the best, most benefits you can get out of pineapples, ginger, all of your fruits is through juice. Everything else is just the hull. So as juicers, of course, we know to juice anything like this, we juice. Now I want you to see the difference. Notice that. Look at that, how dry it is. You won't see that with nobody else. Then what I do is I take my juice I want to taste that first. I want to do two things with this. First, I want to test the pH on just the juice. pH on the juice is 3.2. I don't know if you guys can see that. 3.1. Everything is just beautiful, shelf stable, right there. Now, I want to taste this. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's what I add back to my sauce. Now we break out the big dogs. And for this, I put on my mask. Damn. So, woo! You know it's real. So now I added back 2 cups of the brine. We're going to begin to stir this up now. There we go. Okay, now that we got that done, what we want to do now is we want to add my vinegar to a certain point. So basically we use 4 ounces of white and 2 ounces of apple cider. We're going to just add that in there. Now we're going to taste this. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Beautiful kick, beautiful flavor, everything just beautiful. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the blender and we're gonna blend it. Oh my gosh. So that right there is going to chop everything down. All them little seeds, all that's going to get chopped up, just blend in like that. So while we're doing that, we're also going to turn up the heat and heat it to 165 degrees for about 50 seconds to kill any bacteria, anything else. Then we're going to turn around and we're going to add our dry habaneros. Let's test this out. See if we've reached that point. $69. Woo. $163. Seems like when I get to the top, it get hotter at the top. Of course, heat rises. So that will assume the issue. So basically, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna put that top back on. so we don't have no mistakes. And we're gonna add a cup of our dried habaneros, our freshly dried habaneros. We dried earlier. And we're gonna give it a fine chop. I mean, man, it's kicking. Oh yeah, right there, right there. See, where you can just see the grains coming out, but it's not to the point where it's so done that it's just chopped up in there all over the place. My goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared to taste it. It's thick, baby. Be thicker than I want it. Add a half a cup of brine. Oh yeah, that's lovely. All right, now I want to add a half a teaspoon of xanthan gum, just to ensure that everything stays together. Oh my God. Or if it's on, red tops. Get them all bottled up, label them. There you got it. Habanero Heat, pineapple sweet. Thank you for joining me. Peace.